Let's get it. I'm gonna quickly tweet that I'm live, post on, Discord that I'm live, then afterwards, we're gonna jump straight into this game. And I'm excited. Listen, I love Donkey Kong Country. This is a very exciting stream for me. I play this game like once a year. No lie. I think this is one of the best games ever. And I play it, like I said, yearly. Alright, Twitter. Come on. Why is Twitter going so slow? I just want to post that I'm live, bro. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, I'm very excited for Donkey Kong Bonanza tomorrow, let me tell you. Cool, cool. Got my chats open. Everything's ready to go. I'm hyped. It's gonna be a fun stream. Cool. Alright. So, in preparation for Donkey Kong Bonanza coming out tomorrow, we're gonna play the original Donkey Kong Country, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I play this game like once a year at least. And thankfully, it's a relatively short game. So we should be able to beat this in one stream. Especially because I was grinding some lives off camera. You may have noticed that we technically already beat level 1. And the reason we technically already beat level 1 is because I was playing it off stream over and over and over again just to get more than the default number of lives, more than like 5 lives, which I think is what the game starts you out with. I want a bit more, you know? Like, now we're at 38 after getting 100 bananas, and that's probably for the better. Like, I expect to die a handful of times throughout this playthrough, especially during the minecart levels. Just because I play this game once a year does not mean that I am a master at this game. Anything but. However, that's level 1 done, and we'll move on to level 2. Ropey Rampage. Alright. My goal is, like I said, to beat this game in one stream, and I think we can do it. Like, it's not, an impossible game. It just might take a couple hours. That's all. And like I said, the game itself shouldn't even be that difficult. It's just the fucking minecart levels, bro, sometimes. Those minecart levels really get to me. I'll be stuck on those for fucking hours. Oh my god. We almost died immediately into level 2. Come on. I can't die on level 2. That would be embarrassing. I will say though, the like thunderstorm vibe of this level is kind of menacing. Also, why is there like a bit of frame jittering? Like almost frame lag. Oh no, bro. It's okay. I got my DK barrel back. Come on, Diddy. Believe in you, Diddy Kong. My favorite conspiracy theory is that Nintendo didn't add Diddy Kong to the newest Mario Kart game because of the controversy with P. Diddy. And I know that's not why, but I still think that's a very funny theory, and I'm running with it. I don't care if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's happier to live your life in ignorance. Where do I want to jump here? I feel like I gotta wait. Oof, okay, that was close. Gotta wait again on this one. I can go on this next one, probably. Oh my god, I feel like these jumps are so tight. We gotta wait one more. I'm just impatient. I'm a very impatient person. I don't like waiting. Oh my god, Diddy Kong was just like moonwalking. What a guy. Got that exit right before that armadillo would have absolutely ruined our day. I feel like that reasoning's better than whatever the legit reasoning is. Exactly. Like, why would they remove my boy Diddy Kong? Now, granted, like, I'm not heartbroken over it, okay? There are some people who, the way they talk about the Mario Kart World roster, you would think that, like, Nintendo murdered their whole family. Like, you got people pissed off that some main characters aren't in the game, meanwhile they added Cow to the game. Me personally, I think Cow is a very funny character. I think the fact that they made just a dolphin a character is also very, very funny. However, at the same time, I can be like sad that we don't got Diddy Kong or some other like staples. Like, I don't know. Me personally, and I'm admitting that I'm biased right now. I played as Kamek as my main character in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and the fact that they ruined Kamek, not just removed him from the game, ruined him. They turned him into an item that was one of the dumbest ways I've ever seen a character unlock ever be done. Not just in Mario Kart, but like in any game. Like the way you unlock characters with Kamek in Mario Kart World is so stupid because it's purely random. Like there's no skill involved and you have no control over the process. It is genuinely just random what characters you unlock in that game and when you unlock them. And the fact that you do it through Kamek almost makes me even more sad because it makes me angry at Kamek. And I shouldn't be angry at Kamek. I love that boy. Like I said, he was my favorite character in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And instead they turned him into like literal rage bait. They made me hate my own child. Anyways, I got way off track with this conversation. The point I'm trying to get at is like, I'm sad that there are some characters no longer in Mario Kart World. I'm sad that those characters got removed from the game. But I do like the characters they replaced them with, so I'm not heartbroken. Unlike some people you'll see on Twitter, where it genuinely feels like Nintendo ruined their life by removing certain characters from the game. You would think that Nintendo had committed mass war crimes against these people just because they put cow in the game. Oh no. Fuck. Honestly, no, where are you going, Mr. Fish? No, Mr. Fish! God damn it. This swordfish is going to be the death of me. So, I don't think I've ever played this game on stream before, but like I said at the beginning of the live stream, this is a game that I play like once a year. And something I've noticed every time I play this game, yearly, it's usually around, by the way, this is a fun little fact. Not important at all, but still a fun fact. Usually it's around Thanksgiving time I play this game because I'm home visiting family, and therefore I'm not, I'm not around my computer. Can't live stream. So I just play like a game on my Switch. And I've been playing this game basically like the last 3 Thanksgivings in a row. Anyways, back to the story. When I do play this game yearly, after I've had my Thanksgiving dinner, I'm full of pumpkin pie, I always tell myself not to use the swordfish because it feels like, other than him giving you almost like a bonus life, you can get hit 1 extra time by enemies, the swordfish is more unhelpful than actually helpful. Like, he is more detrimental to my existence sometimes. And I feel like he's out to destroy me. He's out to see me fail. Alright, we don't need to talk to Funky Kong because we haven't unlocked any other worlds yet. So we can't take a plane to another world. You know what I am curious about? Is there anything up here? Oh my god, there was something up there. It scared me. Okay, we're just skipping the whole level. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Obviously not. Okay. This is where things are gonna get fun. I tried to almost like... How do you word it? I tried to shoot a little ahead of time, as if I was like aiming a bow in Minecraft or something. I thought there was going to be a little bit of a delay, a bit of a fall off. That's my bad. Like I said, I said it at the top of the stream. Just because I play this game yearly does not mean I'm good at this game. Okay, I still feel like I'm shooting a little too early. Also, one thing I don't know if I've said yet, I'm not trying to 100% the game tonight. I'm just trying to beat the game. So, like, if we miss a couple secrets, or we don't collect every single letter in the word Kong for every single letter, or every single level, like, I don't care. That's a bit too much work for me tonight. Like, I'm not trying to collect every letter in the word Kong for every single level. No, thank you. However, we've done a pretty good job of it so far. Just by nature of playing the game thoroughly, I guess. Okay. Oh, this is going to be tough. I feel like I'm going to miss so many opportunities just because I'm scared. But I also don't want to kill myself. Oh, wait. Oh, this one's... Okay, that messed with my head because they were going at 2 different distances and 2 different speeds. So is this one. Give me a second. I need to, like, lock in. Okay, that's good. That's good. Slow and steady. I'd rather be safe. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that had me, like, really scared. I was fully tweaking there. Can I kill you? Thank you. Beautiful. How have you been, by the way, Emily? I feel like we haven't talked in so long. My dearest friend. What is... Oh, Candy is the one that lets you save. That's something I was trying to figure out earlier when I was getting the stream set up off camera. I couldn't remember how to save the game. I'll be so honest. Okay. I don't want to say that this is easy, but this is the first boss. Okay. I didn't want to jinx myself, I'll be so honest. I really, really did not want to jinx it. Alright, so we beat the first world in like 12 minutes. However, my fear is that we're heading over to Monkey Mines. And I just already know that the minecart levels are going to be the death of me. I have so much fear in my heart for these minecart levels. Sure, I'll be the frog. I like being a frog. Love me a good frog. Anyone else here a big frog fan? Sorry, that's the stupidest thing I've ever said. Anyone else here a big fan of frogs? Oh, fuck. Stop. Stop. Don't kill me. Wait, do I lose my frog because of that? No, I didn't lose my frog. Beautiful. Love my dearest frog. I'm doing Train taken up my whole life, basically. Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what's best for you. And I can't imagine, like, being there every day is gonna help you heal. So you definitely deserve some time to rest. Especially because it's such, like, strenuous work. Wait, did I miss one of the letters? I don't know. I don't care. Like I said, don't care. I've been okay. Like, personal life, been really good. But work, I don't know. There's just been a lot weighing on me lately. And, you know, it doesn't help that not only has my mental health been a little shaky, but now I gotta have my entire mental health ruined by a minecart level. This level is gonna be my 13th reason, I can already tell. I should not be going for the letters in this. Oh no, that's gonna be a tough one. You gotta jump like right at the end. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm not upset. Never once been upset in my entire life. See, this is why I grinded lives off camera before this stream. I think we're up to like 40-something lives right now. But I started the stream with 37 lives because I knew I was going to need them for levels like this. And also, I just didn't want to have to grind like extra lives on camera. Because that's super boring to like watch me play the same level or two over and over and over again just to grind extra lives. That was tough. I know once we get a little bit farther into the game, the minecart levels really start to ramp up the difficulty to the point where we like have to memorize where the obstacles, like literally like that, where the obstacles are, where the enemies are. Oh, okay, that's fine. Just close out strong. Okay, we might start memorizing this. This is the first level, bro. Okay. So after the checkpoint, we have 2 minecarts. Those tricky jumps, a 3rd minecart. Oh my god, a 4th, a 5th. Maybe I should just memorize where the enemies are. So anytime it goes a little bit down, like this big drop there, assuming there's going to be one here, yep, another little drop. Right after, oh, that double jump. That's fine, just close out the level. Please. Nothing more. No! It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Fine, everything's fine. At least you get some game time. Yeah, I'm excited to have off today and tomorrow. And I'm even more excited for tomorrow because the new Donkey Kong game comes out. And I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay. Little dip, jump. Then this dip right here, jump. Dip right here, jump. After this double jump, yep. I knew that was too late. Okay, on the upswing, we got one. And then on the downswing, twice. Stop that. Please, tell me that's it. Oh my... I knew it. I literally knew they were going to try to fuck me right at the end. But you can't fuck me. I'm married. Sorry. Anyways. I'm just glad that level's so fair. Oh, God. Jumpy. Bro's a little jumpy. Oh, please don't touch me. I'm scared of what's to come. This level's like very dark. It's making me nervous. There's very little light. It's ominous, it's scary. God, I hate these jumpy boys. Little jump out boys. Yeah. I don't know. I talked to Luke about it a lot yesterday. About just like some of the stuff that's been going on lately. Especially both during and after the employee party. Which, by the way, no, you probably weren't there if you went home early. Bit of a bummer. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to just go down? I was worried I was about to jump into a pit of despair. Just a void of death. But yeah, Luke and I were working together yesterday for the employee party, and we talked for almost like half an hour afterwards. Just like outside our cars. What's in here? Anything fun? Another frog! I love me a good frog. Love me a good frog. Oh my god. I missed the jump and the frog still saved me. This is why he's my best friend. Got some airtime there. So tough. That's so tough. I've gone on this not rant, but just I've talked about this before when I played Super Mario Bros. 3 on stream. Whenever there's a mechanic in a video game, like these tires in Donkey Kong Country, or in Super Mario Bros. 3, it was specifically the music blocks that you bounce on. Whenever there's some sort of like bouncy platform that you have to bounce on, I am always so terrible at timing it to get the bonus jump. Because like if you don't time it properly, you'll just get a normal jump. Or if you time it like improperly, you'll get literally no jump. And now, of course, I can't do it to show you. But that's how I died. Like, instead of getting the bonus jump or just the normal jump, I got the small jump because I timed it so badly. And maybe it's just my inability to, like, figure things out. Like, I'm very bad at rhythm-based games. And while this isn't necessarily rhythm, my timing is definitely off. Okay. No! Oh my god! I'm just getting hit by everything. Dude, that actually made me jump. That actually made me physically recoil just out of sadness that I made that mistake. I didn't see the bee. Fuck. Okay, it's okay. Everything's fine. Sometimes you just gotta lock in. Okay. I think what we need to do is try to keep the frog alive as long as possible. I mean, obviously, I don't want to kill my frog friend. But also, like, he's basically an extra life for us. So if we're able to avoid getting hit for as long as possible with the frog, we'll be able to make it much farther. Beautiful, that's one set done. I don't think... Oh no, the frog can kill them. Probably shouldn't have experimented that, because if he died, I would have been screwed. Why don't we just kill these guys then? That would make it so much easier. Well, didn't exactly mean to do that. That's okay. Where are we taking this? Oh, we need to take it on that. Oh, that's beautiful. That worked out perfectly. Yeah, I was gonna go home, or I was gonna go, but then after I went home, I didn't want to make it back out. Again, fully agree. Because, like, at that point, you're better off just resting, trying to feel better. And also, I'll be so honest, I feel like, how do I say this without, let me pause the game real quick. How do I say this without risking my employment? I feel like the party today was not as good. Like, I'm trying to be very, very smart about how I word this. But you know how, like, at previous parties, you could just go eat whatever you wanted, maybe play some games, ride some rides. Well, the only one of those three statements that's still true were the rides, because there weren't any games to play. And this time around, oh, I thought I could kill that guy. I guess it makes sense that I can't. I probably should have known that. This time around, you were allowed to eat one thing. You were capped. They literally, they put a fucking soft cap, not a soft cap, a goddamn hard cap on how much you're allowed to eat. No games. The only thing that was the same for previous parties was how much you could ride. And I think that's kind of crazy. Maybe I'm just biased because, oh, fuck me. It's fine, we beat the level. Maybe I'm just biased because, like, one, love me some food, but also I want, like, the employees to enjoy their time as much as possible, and I feel like they're gonna enjoy it less if they're only allowed to eat one thing. You literally got a ticket. They handed you a ticket, and you needed that ticket to go get food. Once you used it, you couldn't get any more food. I don't like that. I'm glad I didn't go. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like super cheap. I don't know if that's the best word for it, but it really feels like completely opposite of what the point of an employee party is supposed to be. You're supposed to be celebrating the employees and like giving the employees a positive experience. And I think whether intentional or not, at the very least it's subconscious that you're putting a dollar sign over the employees. A dollar sign that was so minuscule. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're serving fucking caviar and filet mignon at these parties. Like, I don't know. Again, I'm trying to be very smart about how I word things, because I'm not trying to, like, talk shit, get hit. But what I will say is I think it's just a bit of a bummer. How do I get off this? That, I think it's a bummer that they care more about saving a few bucks on a second slice of pizza than letting employees eat as much pizza as they want, you know? Hi, my dearest Brandon. Oh, fuck. I looked at the chat. Run, run, run. Oh my god. Thank god I had invincibility. Almost got fucked up. Okay. Honestly, I'm shocked I even beat that level first try because I was not paying attention. I was looking at the chat most of the time. Yeah. There's a lot more I wish I could say. And there's a lot more I will say later in life when I don't have... Wait. Okay. He has a little bit of a invincibility at the beginning. There's a lot more that I wish I could say and a lot more that I probably will say later in life about it. But for now, because I'm employed and would like to stay employed, what I will say is that it's disappointing that the employee parties of previous years that were unlimited food, unlimited games, ride as many rides as you want, are gone. And now it's feeling much more stingy and much more frugal at the expense of employee happiness. I don't know. It's just crazy to me that they want to save money so bad. They're capping the amount of pizza slices you can eat. God damn it. I wish they served filet mignon. Me too, brother. Oh my god. You know, maybe I should focus more on this game. I feel like I am throwing. I'm not taking this as seriously as I probably should. Okay, cool. At least I got my boy Donkey Kong back. Don't do that. I'm honestly not surprised, though. Me neither. Like, with the way things have been going lately, I'm not surprised that they changed it from unlimited food to if you want more pizza, go kill yourself. Like, I'm not surprised that attitude has shifted in such a way. Dude, I remember the first employee party I ever went to, like 4 years ago, when I first started working there. I took a literal whole pizza home. Like, not only did I eat probably 3-4 slices of pizza, but they had leftovers at the end, and they were just giving it away. So they let me take a whole pizza home. Now, granted, it was pretty rainy during that employee party, so there weren't a lot of people there. Which is also probably why they had a lot of leftovers. But the point still remains. like the first employee party I ever went to when I started working here 4 years ago. Um, not only could I eat as much pizza as I wanted, but I was able to take a whole fucking pizza home. Meanwhile, this one, I'm sorry. Let me see your little food ticket, your little meal voucher. Oh, you've already used it? You're not allowed to eat anymore. I'm sorry. We're not running a soup kitchen. We're running a business. No more pizza for you. My bad. I said I was going to stop talking about this, and I'm still going off about it. I personally think it's very indicative of the way the company's going. That's all. Anyways, I'll stop ranting. I do need to pause for a second, though, because I got a message real quick. Oh, Anthony wants to play Counter-Strike? I can play Counter-Strike tonight. After we beat Donkey Kong, maybe I take a little break, go eat dinner, and then we stream Counter-Strike? No way that just happened to me. Oh, I'm sad. I'm just a sad person. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Oh my god, everything's not fine. I'm getting fucking jumped. Ambushed. There's another one? Stop it. I didn't see that third barrel until it was way too late. Dang, I feel like we're at the end of the level, too. We had to have been so close to the end of the level, because we'd been playing for, like, way too long since the checkpoint. Like, we played... No, what am I doing? We played so much past the checkpoint that, like, I was even shocked it wasn't the end of the level yet. No, what a bummer. It's okay. We can get him back right now. And get our revenge on that blue Kremlin. Okay, we gotta make sure we're timing this stuff properly. It's almost comical, bro. It is my fault, though. I did not account for the delay in between barrels. I'm gonna save that DK barrel just in case I need it later. Though I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get back there, so maybe saving it was a little silly. No, dude, I cannot. I'm like unable to figure out this timing. And I did it first try. Literally, I did this properly my first attempt. Died right at the end of the level, and now I can't figure it out. Thank God. So I mean, though, I'm terrible at, like, anything that has to do with timing or rhythm in a video game. There's a reason you'll never see me play, like, an Osu, or really any rhythm game on stream. I don't know how we're alive. I thought we were dead, straight up. I genuinely thought we had died. I just have no sense of rhythm. I did it again. No way I did it again. I just don't... I'm so mad at myself. I did not see the third barrel again, so I just jump into the first one thinking that, like, I'm safe. And instead, I get killed. Instead, I am murdered. That's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. I'm so happy. Love life. Okay. I gotta, like, focus. Oh my god, that was still Once again, way too close to death for my liking. Okay, where is the third barrel? I feel like I should be doing it halfway on the upswing right now. AKA right now. Please tell me we're almost at the end of the level. Oh my god, I almost jumped too far. I don't care about that. I just want to win. I just want to leave. Oh my god. I don't care about the ostrich. I want to live. Alright. Leave me alone, brother. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. This is why we grinded extra lives off camera before the stream started. This is why I made sure I had a ton of extra lives before the stream. Jesus Christ. Leave me alone, you freak. I'm not going for it. I've 100% this game before. We don't need to 100% it tonight. I just want to win. Oh my god. I don't know how I was alive there on the edge. Literally edging. Sorry. Family-friendly streamer, I forgot. Oh, this is going to be a little tricky. Beautiful, and we got the checkpoint. I'm just going to follow the bananas. Hopefully they keep me safe. I just headbutted that guy. Oh, I didn't expect them to move like that. I mean, hey, at least we're still alive. Could be worse. I feel like I really gotta focus up here, though. Because without my boy Diddy Kong, we have run out of second chances. Oh, but... Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna leave me behind. No, I don't need that. I don't need an extra life. It's okay. It's okay. Oh no, they're so much faster than the bumblebees. Oh, why was that guy faster? They were moving at different speeds. That... Listen, I'm already terrible at rhythm and timing. And that only made me feel worse. It's like a panic attack right there. Can I leave? Can I leave the level? Is it over? Oh, thank God. Oh, I hated that. Alright, where are we going next? Temple Tempest? Oh, I think this is the one level... There's a level where you get, like, chased down by one of those wheel enemies. They're just in a giant wheel. I think this might be that level. Yes, it is. This guy's gonna chase us the second we pass him, so we gotta move. We gotta run. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I'm gonna treat this like a Sonic the Hedgehog level. Gotta go fast, brothers. Can't stop. Will never stop. Is this guy gonna come after us? Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. Why would I ever have any peace or solitude in this lifetime? Ah, fuck. Okay, I think he stopped chasing. We don't hear him anymore. I'm gonna assume we're safe. Cool. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I got a checkpoint yet. Like, I'm a little nervous that I didn't get the checkpoint because I don't remember hitting the checkpoint. So now I'm just trying to play flawless. I don't want to die and have to go back to the beginning of the level, bro. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my god. Okay. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Holy shit, that... Honestly, I don't deserve to be alive. That was like my guardian angel in the form of... A wooden barrel. There's no way. Okay. Anyways, got a nice little treetop level. I love these levels. They got such a beautiful aesthetic to them, you know? That's one thing I think I love the most about the Donkey Kong games, and I'm really hoping that this new Donkey Kong game follows suit. I feel like the levels are such beautiful settings. And like the aesthetic of the levels are displayed perfectly. Like the aquatic ambiance levels, it's so serene, yet also like terrifying. The idea of just being trapped in an infinite ocean. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, I guess I can't kill that guy. Whatever. I'm not pissed about it or anything. Like, even the music of aquatic ambiance, fuck. It fits that vibe perfectly. I mean, the music in this game is almost always perfect. It is one of my favorite soundtracks of any video game ever. And, like, it's not just this game either. Like, if you look at almost any Donkey Kong game, for example, the soundtrack, the level setting and design, just the overall vibe is so beautiful. Like Donkey Kong, well, good thing I still have that barrel back here. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is a game that I think gets way less love than it should. It's super underrated. I think a lot of people, myself included, thought like the concept behind the game, especially the setting of like a tropical freeze, was far too silly to take serious. But if you play that game with an open heart, that's such a dumb way of saying it. If you play that game with like no reservations against it, and you just go into it neutral, it's one of the greatest games ever. And maybe I'm the only one that feels that way, at least about it being underappreciated. But I've also heard from several other people similar things, so I don't feel completely invalid in my statement. And what I mean by that is, like, I've heard from several other of my friends that they either didn't play Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze at all, or they didn't play it expecting it to be a good game. Like, they almost went into it with a negative opinion. And I was the same way. Like, I fully expected that game to be just a kind of very mediocre sequel to Donkey Kong Country Returns. But instead, what I got was one of the best platforming games I've ever played in my life. And a lot of my friends who I've talked to feel the same way. Like, they thought Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was a silly, kind of stupid idea. I don't know why I did that. Oh my god, I almost did it again. But, like, they thought the game was going to be bad, and instead it was one of the best games they've ever played. Like, you know how people talk about the sadness there almost is in never being able to experience something again for the first time? That's how I feel about Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. Like, and there are very few games that I feel that way about. Like, I think back to when the Switch 1 first released, and like the only game it really released with was Breath of the Wild. Which, looking back, is crazy that it released with like only one game. But that game is so good that it made it feel worth it. And when I went back and played Breath of the Wild again for a second time, I was almost sad that I couldn't experience Breath of the Wild for the first time again. Because the feeling I got playing that game for the first time is like unmatched to almost any other video game. There's very, very few video games I would put in that category. It's Breath of the Wild, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, and maybe like Pokemon Black and White 2. And I think it helps if you almost go into a game with low expectations, because it makes the game feel so much better. And that's not to say I was necessarily going into Breath of the Wild with low expectations, but I went into it with middling expectations. I didn't fully believe that like an open world Zelda game would work. And therefore, because I went into it with middling expectations and got one of the greatest games of all time in return, it felt amazing. So much better in comparison. Similarly, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and Pokemon Black and White 2, I went into those games expecting nothing at all. I went into those games with low expectations. And therefore, I kind of got like blown away. And while that's maybe a bad thing, like I should not be so pessimistic when playing a video game, I will say the one positive to come out of that is just how much I loved those games because my expectations were low. Whereas I've had games before that my expectations were so high, and the game itself was not bad, but worse than those expectations, which does kind of negatively affect how I felt about that game. I think a very recent example is Mario Kart World. I went into Mario Kart World with such high expectations, and there are a lot of problems with that game that I still have not gotten over. Like, the character select screen is terrible, that UI, not just that UI, but the UI throughout the game is somehow a downgrade from previous Mario Kart games. But whatever. But not only that, like, the Grand Prix feel far worse because the game forces you to play intermission tracks during said Grand Prix. The online mode is also far worse than previous games. I think the battle mode is a downgrade as well from previous Mario Kart games, sorry. Like, the battle mode just feels like a big step down. So I don't know. Sorry. I didn't want to turn this into a stream where I'm just ranting about Mario Kart World. It's not my intention. I do like Mario Kart World. I think it's a good game. But I was admittedly disappointed because I went into it with such high expectations. And therefore, when those expectations weren't met, it has ever since altered my opinion of the game for the worse. Which isn't necessarily the game's fault. Like, it's my fault for having my expectations way too high. But at the same time, it's an $80 game. Like, maybe we could have met a couple of those expectations. Sorry. I'll stop ranting about Mario Kart World. This is a Donkey Kong stream. No place for me to be going on a little vent sesh about Mario Kart World. Going back to a more positive topic of conversation, like I said, I think Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is one of the best platforming games of all time, and it's almost sad that not many people have played it. So many people did not give it the time of day, myself included, for a long time. And then when I finally did play it, I realized just what I was missing. Like I said, it's one of those games where I'm almost sad I can never play it again for the first time. Like, it'll never be new for me. It'll never be a fresh experience. Okay, that took us way farther than I thought it would. I'm okay with that. That wasn't what I was supposed to do, but I'm okay, because I'm alive. So I'm not upset. Never once have I ever been upset. Okay. Hey, we got our first little bonus screen here. I don't remember exactly how this one works, though. Okay, so just got a lot of different platforms. I want to get to the end on one row, and then we'll either go up a row or down a row. Okay, I guess we're going down. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Oopsies. As long as I can get like 400, I'll be happy. Because then we'll get 4 lives. Yeah, we hit 400. And it's really, really, like, you can hit 500 on some of these bonus screens, but it's really difficult. Like, I've seen speedrunners do it, but, I usually just shoot for 400. That way I get 4 bonus lives, and I'm not, like, stressing to get 500, which is pretty much the max. I don't even know if you can hit 600. Maybe on a few of them. Like, that rhinoceros level is definitely a lot easier to get bananas on than, say, the ostrich level. So maybe be something I actually kind of want to look up. Like, what? Nah, I'll look it up off stream. No point in pausing the stream for that. But I am genuinely curious, like, what the maximum number of bananas you can obtain in those levels are. Once again, I feel like I should not be alive. That's the second time this game I have somehow lucked out into not only surviving when I should have died, but benefiting from my mistake. That's crazy. Okay. This level's very pretty. I vibe. Oh, I forgot about this mechanic with the sliding ropes. And then, okay, these ones go down. I hit the jump button and nothing happened. No. Oh, and I did it just for a barrel. That was such a waste. I promise you I hit the jump button, but I think it didn't register because I pressed 2 buttons at once. Oh, that's such a bummer. I accidentally pressed 2 buttons at once, so it didn't register my jump press. What a shame. It's okay. At least I can't be mad, because, you know, for once, I feel like I'm not the reason I die. For once, I feel like I didn't screw myself over. I at least tried to stay alive. Ah, too tough. That timing was rough. Oh my god. I did not expect to fall down here. No way. Oh, heartbreaking. These ice levels are so tricky because you just slip and slide everywhere. And your momentum will carry you just off the edge, like that. The ice will just carry your momentum straight to death. Okay. Figured out the timing on that one a little bit better, at least. Okay, so they do want us to fall down here. For some reason, I thought I took, like, a different path. I thought I had messed up by falling down. Oh, but I did mess up there. Unlucky. Okay, we got the checkpoint at least. I can be happy about that. Oh, almost. I think I needed to court him over a little bit farther. Can I court this guy? Hey, hey, hey. You, come here. Yes. Not enough. I definitely needed the jumpy boy. Beautiful. We got jumped like right away there. Anything over here? Sure, I'll do it. Oh my god, that was way more difficult. That's okay. That's fine. That's one of those moments where, like, as long as I'm alive, I'm happy. I don't care about anything else. Okay, jump immediately. No! Oh my god! Bro. Once again, I do not know how I'm alive. Oh, they want us to go back more. This is actually kind of fun. How do you want me to do this? Oh, okay. That's neat. What is... Excuse me? Is there anything up here for me to get? I guess not. I was really confused by that. I don't know why those two ropes were there if I can't get anything out of it. Because there was a ceiling. I was just hitting my head on a ceiling. I couldn't go up any higher. Very confused by that, but that's okay. Honestly, I just want to get out of this ice world. This might be my least favorite world in this game. Though, truthfully, any ice-themed level or ice-themed world in a video game is going to be my least favorite. Doesn't matter what video game it is. No, I'm moving too fast. I need to be more patient. That's fine. Everything's fine. But like, if there's anything I hate, it's an ice level. Just because you're slipping around constant. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay. Oh, I'm so scared right now. A little bonus level? What we got going on here? Oh, we get another bonus level inside a bonus level. It's like Inception. Okay. Like I said, when we played the Rhino level, this one, I definitely don't think it's possible to even get 600, and 500 is tough. Like, 500 is reserved for pro players, so my goal is at least 400. My goal is just to hit 400. And obviously I don't have the best route. Like, there's probably an optimal strategy that gets you 500 easily. But, once again, my goal is just 400. We have 23 seconds left, so I think we're okay. I did miss my jump there, though, which is a bit of a bummer. A little sad I missed my jump. Alright, we got 400. Beautiful. Cool. At least we're getting a lot of lives back. We've died a lot recently on these ice-themed levels, but we're getting those lives straight back. Okay, I would really, really like a checkpoint soon. Because I'm just nervous at any point I'm going to fall off the map. No way! I literally predicted as I said it. What just happened, though? I got like a moon bounce off of that enemy. I jumped so high in the air. Okay, fuck off. Firstly, fuck off. Dude, I don't even know what just happened to my momentum. It just disappeared. Is there anything up here? No. Okay. I will take the ostrich, though. He'll be my friend. If I can't have Diddy Kong as my friend... Oh my god. I'll be honest, I don't know why I thought for some reason the ostrich would be able to grab the rope. Once again, though, I feel like I'm alive when I shouldn't be. My heart is racing, boys. Alright. Hey, stop it. Stop it. Don't shoot. Please stop shooting at me. Oh, thank God, we got the checkpoint. These ice levels just give me so much anxiety. Oh, not enough momentum. Rough. It's rough and it's tough. Come on. Be nice to me, please. Thank you. That was close. That's fine. Just run past him. Please. No, I missed. God dang it. Where am I going from here? I'm like scared to jump down on these platforms because I can't really see them. Oh my god. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Hello? Dude. What was that? Every time I've died, I know why I died. You know? Like, it makes sense. And I know what I can improve on. That barrel genuinely was glitched out. And I'm so mad ranting about it that I'm not even focused on the game and I just lost my boy Donkey Kong. No, that barrel was straight up glitched out. It was moving at a snail's pace, and then it just sped right the fuck up towards me. That felt like the barrel had aim assist. God damn it. Okay, I need to focus. I'm having too much fun ranting. I need to actually play the game. Okay. We gotta lock in here, boys. I just want to check something real quick. Is it just me? Am I just crazy? Or did that rope literally not spawn in at first? No, wait. Can I pause? Go like frame by frame? Nope, it won't let me do that. I wish I could do it frame by frame. Because I genuinely feel like I was just gaslit. I'm 90% sure the game just gaslit me and it didn't spawn the rope in until after I jumped. And therefore I couldn't see it before my jump. Yeah, see, look at that. Wait, if I go back like one step? I know I'm not crazy. I don't know if I can do it again. Yeah, I just did it again. Okay, so it's definitely a little glitchy. Ah, fuck, but I messed up the timing. Anyways, that one's my fault. That one's my fault. But it definitely glitched out the first time. And it just wasn't on my screen right away. And therefore I couldn't prepare for a rope in the first place. Didn't even know I needed to grab a rope. I'm glad I'm not crazy. Because truthfully, it would have been a really bad look if I accused the game of glitching out and it was just me the entire time. It was just me not accepting my death. Because, you know, I don't want to be a bad sport. I don't want to be a toxic gamer who just gets mad at the game and breaks their keyboard and is misogynistic to women. I'm none of those things. I'm married to a woman. However, if I'm going to accuse the game of glitching, I want to make sure that I'm right. So I'm not lying to my chat. That's the last thing I would ever do to y'all. Just listen to this music, bro. I know we talked about it earlier, but this music is just beautiful. Am I... Oh, I'm getting chased. I was really confused for a second what was going on. I'm being chased. I don't love that. We're gonna run. We're gonna go so fast. Okay. Gotta go fast again. Gonna do our best Sonic the Hedgehog cosplay here. Oh my god, he's still coming after us. Oh, these jellyfish are a little annoying. Come on, come on. Thank you. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to have to go back around that section eventually. Just the way it was laid out. I could be wrong, though. It was just weird that there was that crossing, like, perpendicular path with the barrels. I feel like eventually we're gonna have to go that way. Or maybe there was like a secret hidden back there that I missed. I don't know. Oh, I should have been dead. I got stuck on the corner. That one was fast. He was chasing me down. He was faster than I was. Okay, gotta get a good head start here. I don't know if I went the right way. I'll be so real with you. I think I did. We're still progressing in the level. That was weird. There was way too many paths. I didn't know which one to pick. Alright. Go fast, my brother. Come on. Ooh, that was close. I almost just swam straight into the shark. Oh boy. No, that's where he has to go. Oh no, brother. And we just found the N in Kong, meaning we still haven't even gotten to the G, and therefore the end of the level is still probably a ways away. Like, we got some... We gotta restart is what we gotta do. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. Am I going backwards? I have a feeling I am. Yeah. That's funny. Okay. This is the guy that's super fast. See, that scares me. When the enemies are faster than me and chasing me at the same time, I get very scared. Okay. Gotta remember that there's some sharks up here. Gotta be careful of. Oh my god, I said it and I still didn't do it. I love not listening to my own advice. Come on. Okay, good, we're breaking away from him. No way I hit that shark. It's fine. Can't be mad. I got Diddy Kong right back. Now, there was a secret up here I saw. To the left? I kind of want to check it out. Oh, no, next one, next one, next one. There's a secret up here to the left, right? Nope. Oh my god, I'm not dead. Ah, now I'm dead. So cringe. Cringe and sad. That's okay, I got my boy... Swordfish? I don't know if that's his actual name, but he's definitely a swordfish. And we move a lot faster in the water with him, so if we keep getting chased down by these octopus, we should be, like, way, way more likely to survive, because we're moving so much faster. Up, up. This way, please. Up, up, up. This way. I definitely did not intend to skip all those jellyfish the way I did. Like, that looked almost too easy. And I promise you, it was not intentional. I, in fact, had no clue what I was doing there. Oh, game just lagged out. That was terrifying. There's no way that just happened. Oh, I'm heartbroken. Just like a millimeter away from making that jump. So close. Okay, so Donkey Kong can kill these guys. Diddy Kong cannot. I'll be so honest, I forget that there's technically like a little bit of a difference between the two characters. I don't know what Diddy Kong really does better than Donkey Kong, though, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, I guess he is maybe a little bit faster. It's so hard to tell, though. Like, if Diddy Kong is faster, it's such a minute difference that I could be correct, and he might actually be faster. Or I could just be straight up gaslighting myself. and they're the exact same speed. But he does feel like more agile. I will say that. Diddy Kong feels like his movement is a little bit better than Donkey Kong. Though, admittedly, like, I'll be so honest with y'all, I've not been thinking about that at all throughout this playthrough. I probably would have a little bit more success during this playthrough if I played each level to each character's pros and cons. Like, if I was actively switching between Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong, depending on who's better at that specific level. But instead, I don't know. I'm just playing the game casually. Whichever character I have applied is whichever character is currently alive. That is the one nice thing, though, about, like, the fact that, you know, if I'm replaying a game that I've already played, I feel like I'm allowed to play it a lot more casually. Especially in this case, because I've 100% this game before, and therefore I don't feel like I need to unlock everything or find every secret bonus level. Like, I can just play the game for fun. Because oftentimes, the first time I play a game, I'm constantly trying to, like, 100% it. Oh, that sucks. I didn't get the balance off the tire. Which is something I'm always so terrible at, is getting that bonus bounce, that extra high bounce off these tires. But I thought he fell off the edge. There's no way you just came back to actually murder me. Wow. I'm shocked by that. Anyways, what was I saying? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oftentimes, the first playthrough I do of a game, I try to, like, 100% it. And I do that not only because I love, you know, 100% of games. I wouldn't say I'm a completionist, per se. If there's, like, an achievement or a quest that I think is unreasonably difficult or just, like, a waste of time, I'm not going to do it. So, in that way, I would not call myself a completionist. Because, like, a true completionist is going to 100% everything in a game, no matter how mind-numbing and tedious it is. But I do love 100% of games. And not only does it give me a good sense of, like, accomplishment and pride, but it really, really helps in replayability. Because whenever I want to play a game again, I can just have fun with it, and I can play casually. And it's a lot more fun that way. Okay. I jumped too early. Okay, at least we got the checkpoint. Also, we're back down to 37 lives, which for anyone who was paying attention is the number of lives I started this playthrough with. I you know, grinded out some extra lives before the stream started, but I didn't want to, like, do too much. You know, I didn't want to start the stream with 99 lives, because not only would that be excessive, but it feels like I'd be going too easy on myself. like with 99 lives, there's no chance of failure. There's no chance you're ever gonna lose. So I gave myself 30 lives. Dang, I hit that B again. I gave myself 37 lives because it was just the number that I ended up hitting after playing for, like, maybe 10 minutes off camera before the stream. Wasn't, like, any reason I picked that number per se. However, the one reason I stopped at 37 is because I didn't want the game to feel, like, too easy. I didn't want it to feel like there was no stakes involved. Because there is. You know? There is a small chance that I run out of all 37 lives, as we're already proving. Because I can't pass this section of the game. Oh my god. But having 37 lives, it not only allowed there to be a little bit of a, you know, a chance we lost, but also increased the odds that we didn't game over and have to, like, restart the stream. Or avoid, like, grinding lives on camera, because that would have been so boring. The last thing I wanted to do was grind extra lives on camera. Because that's just not fun for y'all to watch. Alright, excuse me. Okay, we're almost at the end of the level. If the G in Kong is right here, should be done here pretty soon. Or not. Apparently it's not the end of the level. That's okay. That's okay. We beat the level. Oh, I'm terrified. So scared. Always scared. Wait, didn't we already play this boss? Is this like... Oh, it is an updated version of the boss. A much more difficult version of the boss. It's very jumpy. Very, very jumpy. No, I knew I'd timed that jump properly. Or, not properly. Last thing I expected was that lateral horizontal jump. After he had always jumped vertically. Oh, fuck. I mistimed it. Okay. Everything's fine. I'm not mad at all. Okay. Got it. Alright. If I'm being so honest with y'all, I don't remember how many worlds are in this game. Like, we're technically on world 6? I don't remember how many there are total. Dude, I forgot that the music in this level, at least this style of level, the like factory style levels, goes kind of crazy. And I can't describe why. Maybe there's just something about like having a super heavy beat behind a factory theme level that just scratches something in my brain. It scratches that itch, you know? The same way that like Toad's Factory in Mario Kart, that music is way too hype for a factory setting. Like if you think of a factory, you're thinking of like blue collar workers putting in 15-hour shifts, never seeing their wife and kids just so they can go to Disneyland once every 5 years. Like that's what I think normally if I'm playing like a factory level or a factory themed game. But there's just something about like this level, Toad's Factory, those soundtracks fit so perfectly, even though they're admittedly way too hype for a factory level. Like the beat in Toad's Factory specifically goes so crazy. And it has no right to do so. Goodbye. Oh, did not mean to just run face first into the enemy there. Ah, okay. Gotta wait for the fire. You know what I'm surprised about? Normally, after a checkpoint, like immediately after a checkpoint, there's a DK barrel for you to get, you know, your buddy back. But we've been playing for a long time after the checkpoint, and only just now got a DK barrel. That was close. If I remember correctly, I know eventually... Oh, fuck. He threw 3 that time. He threw 2 barrels the first time. And then threw 3 the next time. And I, does not expect that. Yeah, like I was saying, if I remember correctly, there was going to be an oil barrel that was, like, off sync. And this is the exact thing I was talking about. No, fuck. I miscounted. That's my bad, guys. I don't know how to count to 3. God damn it. Don't do that. Just gonna keep running. Oh. That was scary. I didn't expect him to respawn. Goodbye, my brother. Beautiful. I just skipped the second barrel. I was too scared to land on it. Okay, this time he's gonna throw 3. Dumbass. Sorry. That's a little toxic. No way, bro. I just didn't jump. So unlucky. Whoa, whoa. A little aggressive there, buddy. Fuck. That's my bad. That one's on me. I can admit that. See, this is my problem, though. I get way too impatient when I die in a level, because I just want to get back to where I was. I should probably focus a little bit more and not be so impatient. Point proven. Almost jumped off the map. Okay, this time he's gonna throw 3 barrels. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. I just want to get this timing down, so we're going to take a couple tries here to watch. Oh, that timing was almost perfect. I haven't hyped myself up much throughout this playthrough, but that was clean. Alright, let's get it. Oh no, not this. I can't remember if this level is going to be worse or better than the minecart levels. Like, if it's going to be easier or more difficult. Oh, it's slowing down. Why are you changing speeds on me? Yeah, I genuinely have no clue. This could be far more difficult than a minecart level, if I'm going to be honest. And that scares me, because I'm so bad at the minecart levels. Hey, stop that. Oh my god. I'm being sniped. I got really scared there because I couldn't see where I was on the screen. I was just off screen hoping that I landed on the platform. Praying. Okay, I hate how it speeds up like that. I absolutely hate that. Oh, wait. This guy's gonna try to kill me. And he did! Successfully. Disrespectful, first off. What a bummer. What if I just hang out on the left side here? Will I be safe? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop speed. I genuinely despise how this platform will just change speeds without warning. God damn it, man. That really messed me up. Okay, hang out on the left here. We should be fine. Okay, beautiful. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. No, it's not fine because Diddy Kong can't kill that guy. Only Donkey Kong can. Oh my god. Alright. Switch off Diddy Kong then. Hey, can you switch? What is the button to switch? Is it X? No, it's not B. B is jump. Not Y. That's pause. Can you do switch for me? Fine. I honestly, killing Diddy Kong is probably the next best option, so fuck it. I would like Diddy Kong back though, just in case. Just to have like a little bonus life. It's maybe a little fucked up to describe them this way, but Diddy Kong and Donkey Kong are basically just like hearts in a video game. And I'd rather have 2 hearts than 1. But, you know, I shouldn't call them that. That almost feels like disrespectful to equate these 2 characters to just a life. A heart in the game. Oh, this is gonna suck. No, actually not that bad. There was only 1 barrel that was about to kill us. Okay. I mean, surprisingly, we only died twice, so maybe that wasn't as bad as I thought. I was worried that level was going to be way worse than a minecart level. So far, this level doesn't have any, like, crazy gimmicks. It doesn't seem that difficult compared to some of the other levels we played. And I don't want to jinx it, but, like, this just kind of seems like a normal level. Nothing too gimmicky, nothing trying to kill us immediately. Oh, well, we could go back, actually. Truthfully, that was just my fault for being impatient. Oh, also my fault for being impatient. I should be waiting to see if there's any enemies on the other side of that. Okay. Unlucky. Beautiful. Need to find a Diddy Kong barrel here. Where'd my boy Diddy at? Well, probably shouldn't say that. Probably shouldn't call Diddy my boy. Alright. I'm not into baby oil. That's what I'll say first. I don't use baby oil. I just use spit. Sorry. God damn it. I'm not helping myself out here. Oh, fuck me. Did not know that guy was up there. Okay, I hear a Donkey Kong barrel. Oh, I think it's down here. Ah! Stop. I hated that. I can be so honest with you. Oh, Jesus. That was a jump scare, landing right on top of a snake. Oh, he's coming after me. Kind of rude, actually. Got the checkpoint, at least. Switch off to Donkey Kong, because he's going to be the only one that can kill that man. Oh, I timed that beautifully. Ah, that was not as good as I wanted it to be. Alright, guys. I'm, like, fully focused right now. I am very locked in. I thought another platform would come and save me, but it did not. Very unlucky. That's my fault, though. Listen, I shouldn't assume that the elevators are gonna all be the same speed. That's another thing I love about this game, is like... That was almost death. But anyways, sorry. What I was saying is, another thing I love about this game is when you die, it's usually like your fault. Which, for me at least, makes me feel better. Not Diddy. I shouldn't make a joke anymore. I thought of so many jokes and it's only gonna bury me deeper. But anyways, like I was saying, I feel like a lot of old retro games, they're super glitchy, and like oftentimes you'll die and it's not your fault. It's just because the game is 30 years old and has a bunch of bugs. Which is why, like, as much as I love playing retro games, I don't play them all the time because I'm aware of the issues that they have. It's just heartbreaking. I clipped that corner, but didn't land on the platform fully. Just slid right off. Slid right off the pussy lip. What a shame. Anyways. But yeah, like, this is one of those, like, games that, while it's basically 30 years old now, it's crazy to say that out loud. Even though it's like 30 years old, it still plays almost as good as like a modern day game. Hell, maybe even better, because a lot of modern games release in a broken, buggy mess, and then they'll put out like a patch 2 months later to actually fix the game. But overall, I think this is better than most retro games. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, a lot of retro games are so glitchy that besides playing it for nostalgia, it's not worth playing. A lot of the retro games, especially the ones on NSO. A lot of the ones on NSO have their problems. They have a ton of glitches. And that's, I guess, always the scale for me, is trying to decide whether or not it's worth playing a retro game for the sake of nostalgia, but at the expense of my sanity. I'll be honest, I feel like I've already passed up so many little secrets and things because I'm not checking every single hallway. But, like, do I really care? Alright, I definitely gotta focus, though, because we just killed ourselves completely. What's over here? Don't do that. Just for a bunch of bananas? I don't care about bananas. I should explore, though. Not because I want to, like, 100% the game. I don't care about that. What I want to do... Okay. Well, and then I get punished for exploring. Disrespectful. What I want to do, though, is find, like, a swordfish that I can ride and make my best friend. I'm so nervous right now. Okay. At least I got my boy Donkey Kong back. But yeah, I want to find one of the swordfish friends. Okay, so there's just nothing down there. What is the point of that, then? It looks like you could go down there, but I guess not. Please. Oh my god, I thought I was dead. Slow and steady. Be very, very safe. I want to be very careful. All I really, really want to do... Oh my god. All I really want to do is get the checkpoint. Once I get the checkpoint, which thankfully it's right there, Now I can play a little bit more aggressive, and if I die, oh, boo-hoo. Don't care. Okay. It's fine. I'm not upset yet. I've never been upset in my life, actually. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Okay, maybe we're playing too casually. Ever since we got the checkpoint, I had an I don't care mentality. I should probably start caring again. Alright. Lock in. What is up here? Oh, just bananas. That... so bad, because now I feel like I'm stuck. Better be worth it, whatever's over here. It is worth it. We got our boy. We got the swordfish. Let's go. That's what I've been looking for this whole level. Been trying to find this guy. Oh, and a Donkey Kong barrel. Not bad. No, Mr. Swordfish, come back. Where'd he go? You gotta be kidding me, bro. It's all falling apart and I'm so sad. Okay, we just gotta focus here. Slow and steady. I don't want to, like, swim into something I can't see. I think I gotta go to the left here, huh? Oh, terrifying. I keep getting jump scared. Genuinely. I don't know if that's embarrassing or if it's, you know, justified. Chat, am I allowed to be scared at a Donkey Kong game? You gotta be fucking me in the ass. I'm annoyed. I can't believe that shit. I just got stuck between a literal rock and a hard place. Like, I was stuck between death and death. Those were my only two options. Yeah. We are quickly running out of lives, though. We're down to 22 lives, and I'm just throwing them all away. Okay, this is the point in the game where I can either choose to crash out and continue failing, or lock the fuck in. And I do not have the time today, nor the lives left in this game to crash out. So this is where the comeback starts, baby. There's no other option. Just have to focus. Go down here. Beautiful. I hate this fish. What did I hit? It didn't even make a noise. I didn't even, like, hear a grunt from Donkey Kong to signify that he had been damaged. Bro, what did I hit? Okay, it's fine. I'm not upset. I'm not upset because we got him back. I think I'll play as Diddy. I thought about switching back to Donkey Kong, but I feel like Diddy Kong has the better agility. He's easier to move around. It's fine. Just run to the end of the level. I'm not upset. I'm not upset at all. Never been upset before in my life. Okay, let's get the swordfish back, maybe. If we can get our best friend, Mr. Swordfish, back, he might help us survive a little bit longer, because we'll basically have an extra life. That was close. I got stuck on the wall. Very, very nervous there. Oh, don't get stuck on the wall again. No, Mr. Swordfish. Come back. Thank you. I was about to be heartbroken if I lost my best friend, Swordfish. You can tell I'm focused because I'm not talking at all right now. Like, I don't have time for commentary. Sorry. Okay. We should actually be fine if we just spam through here. Or not. Oh my god, no way. Slow. Oh, Mr. Swordfish. No, come back, come back, come back. Please? Please? Did I lose him? I don't want to keep going backwards and then I... No, and now they're all the fish are gonna respawn. I have to do this section basically all over again. I'm going so slow, I'm so scared. I think you're watching a grown adult man have a literal fucking, like, mental collapse. That's the only word I can think of. It's not a crash out. It's not a fucking funny haha. This is mental deterioration. Oh my god. Fuck. Less fucked. I'm gonna lose my shit if we're stuck on this level any longer. Oh god, the game just lagged. Love that. I love when the Nintendo console can't run Nintendo games. I really love when the Nintendo can't run their own games. Now granted, it's definitely not the Switch 2's fault that just lagged. Like, the hardware of the Switch 2 can obviously play Donkey Kong. I'm more just complaining about the fact that... Oh my god, no way that just happened. Please. Thank God. Two things I want to say before we play the next level. One, that was easily my least favorite level in the entire game, and I'm pissed. Secondly, to finish my point that I was saying at the end of that level, obviously it's not the Nintendo console that can't run Donkey Kong. The Switch 2 is obviously powerful enough to run Donkey Kong Country. What I was instead trying to say is that it's almost comical that Nintendo didn't fix the game in order to prevent that lag from happening. Because that lag has probably existed in the game since the original release. However, instead of, fixing that glitch when they remade the game for Switch, they just decided to leave it in there to mess with me, I really appreciate that. Oh, way too early on that jump. Way too early. Okay. Told you these minecart levels were going to be the death of me. We're basically going from back-to-back difficult levels. We just played an underwater level that broke me mentally, and now a minecart level, which... These just are the death of me by default. Oh my god. Oh, that's a double. Oh, maybe you don't jump immediately. I think what the game wants you to do is stay in the cart, even after you're off the track. Excuse me? Are we going crazy? I just completely no-clipped through the minecart. Okay. Yeah, that's what the game wants us to do. Stay in the cart even after you've flown off the track. The jump is a little bit easier that way. Cool. Got the checkpoint. But don't jump out of the cart after the checkpoint. Alright. Got it. Easy. I don't know why I thought I could duck under him. Both of those enemies looked like they weren't like low enough to the ground to kill us. But I guess they are like the perfect... It literally is like a tease. That's crazy. Okay. Jump over this one, jump over this one, jump over all of them. I thought one of those would be a fake out and you'd have to stay underneath it. Oh my god, that sped up so fast down that hill. Holy, okay. On the bright side though, we just beat a minecart level, which I am notoriously terrible at. With only like 3 deaths. We only lost like 3 lives. That's not bad for a minecart level. Oh, I hate this. I feel like I just need to constantly jump so I can't be killed. I'm so scared. Oh, it's like a jump scare, bro. What the fuck? Stop that. Okay, we're gonna save that Donkey Kong barrel for later, just in case I get hit. Oh my god. We got the checkpoint. That's so cool. So quirky and random. I can't see where I'm swinging. Come on, brother. Be nice to me here. Cool. Nope, don't do that. Oh my god, I need a second to just pause. Fix my hat, focus up. Okay, so we got one right there. Beautiful. Get rid of the little chomper dude. Oh, oh no, there's more. That's okay. I think it's the first time we died on this level, so we made it really far on our first attempt. Not bad, actually. Ooh, that was close. Awesome. I'm gonna switch back to Donkey Kong because he's gonna be the only one that can kill those big boys. That blind jump, impressive. Like I said, I don't hype myself up a lot when I'm playing this game. That was clean. Oh, I hear the barrels, but I can't see the barrels. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh my. It's a mob. Wait. How do you want me to get in there? A barrel, maybe? I don't know. Who cares? I don't need to find the secret. Okay? I don't care about the secrets. I just care about living. I want to live. Hello? We're playing against an evil barrel? How did I forget this was like a boss in the game, bro? What? The boss is evil barrel. Do we have to jump on it? No. Maybe we just need to survive. Maybe winning is just surviving. Oh, that sucks though, because Diddy Kong can't kill these guys. At least not by jumping on them. Oh! Don't know how I'm alive. It literally looked like it landed on me. Maybe this is supposed to be just like a mob rush type of level. You know? Just fight through a bunch of enemies. Beautiful. I'm so focused right now. Let me tell you. Never been so focused in my life. Beautiful. Yeah, that was it. It's quite literally just a mob rush. I can't believe I forgot that was a level in this game. Oh boy. Chimp Caverns. I'm worried we're gonna get some more minecart levels in this world. I'm very nervous. Oh, but we got more of these. This conveyor belt has now the added difficulty of needing fuel. I have a feeling if I just was a betting man that if we miss any of these fuel canisters, we die. Like, there's not gonna be a second chance. We have to get every single fuel canister to stay alive. That was close. Oof. Beautiful. How do you want me to get that one? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I survived. But I was so close to death there, I was actually a little scared. Oh, and some of the fuel canisters have different hearts on them. So So like before, we were getting fuel canisters that refilled it completely because it had 5 hearts on it. These ones only have 3 hearts. So it's not going to refill our tank fully. That's a bit tough. Game's lagging again. Got me nervous. Oh, that was also very, very close. Oh, that's okay. Everything's okay. No, bro. Okay, the tire is actually messing me up there in the second half. And I don't think we need the tire in the second half of the level. So eventually we might just have to get rid of it. Because it keeps getting in my way, so I can't jump where I want to jump. I'll be honest, boys, that one's on me. That one's on me. No, we got this stupid... That's so frustrating. It's fine. Oh, no. It's so hard to land those jumps when you go outside of the screen. Like, you jump outside of your field of view, and I can't tell exactly where I'm going to land as a result. That was super close. Hated that. Okay. So we do need this tire. No. Oh, fuck me. Oh, it doesn't come back. I thought it would just stop moving. Like it would run out of power. But no, it decides to just fall off the map. Damn. This is tough. Like I said before, these conveyor belt levels are almost as difficult as the fucking minecart level, so I'm not surprised we're struggling, because these are some tough levels. Oh, almost lost the tire there, though I don't think I need it much more. Please stop with the lag. I'm begging. How I'm alive? I'll never know. It's fine. Can you continue? There, dude, it wouldn't... Oh my god. It wouldn't move again until I touched the conveyor belt with my actual character. Like, I needed to land my feet on the conveyor belt, and I couldn't because the tire's in the way. I'm getting so fucking pissed off at this stupid tire. And I don't want to get rid of it completely. Like, I know I said I should get rid of it, but, like, there's a chance I'm going to need it later in the level. So I don't want to get rid of it in case it fucks me over. But honestly, for this attempt at least, I might just fucking ditch the tire. After I use it for the one thing I need it for, I might just get rid of it. It's pissing me off. Yeah, get rid of it. That's the only thing I needed it for anyways. Fuck the tire. That sucks, but it's okay. We're still in it. Still got a chance here. No, fuck, I jumped too far. I had too much momentum. Damn. Okay. This is tough. And we're down now to 9 lives, which is also very scary. We're in the single digits on lives. I feel like I really gotta focus up, which sucks, because, like, probably not gonna be able to talk to the stream as much as I want to, but I really, really gotta focus on beating this level. That way we don't lose all of our lives on this level. Okay, get rid of the tire. That was the only thing I needed it for. No, I jumped too late. And I lost my invincibility. I thought of my... Ah, man, that sucks. I thought my invincibility was going to last longer, which is why I was willing to run through that enemy instead of jump over the enemy. Oh, boy. This is rough. No way. Oh, that sucks. I need it to keep moving. Hey, keep moving. Get rid of the tire. Truthfully, Donkey Kong, now is not the time. Oh, what a jump. That was so clean. Sometimes I just love myself, and then sometimes I mess up like that. I thought I killed myself, I'm gonna be honest. How did you respawn? Oh, that would have... When I tell you I would have been so pissed if I died to that. Little fucking... Ugh. Little creature. Little gremlin just respawns in front of me. Dude. I didn't even press a button. And I just ran forward. What the fuck was that? Ah, oops. Got stuck on the edge there. No, please. No, please, bro. And if I didn't get stuck on the edge, I'd still be alive right now. But of course, glitch on the little corner of the fucking platform. I'm so sad. Can I have a checkpoint or a Donkey Kong barrel? I'll take the checkpoint. Oops, that's okay. Oh, I didn't think there'd be two of them. Wow, what a shame. What an actual shame. I didn't think there'd be two spiky things going around in a circle. I thought it was just one. So I was trying to time it with that one. Okay. Gotta remember there's two here. Nice. Great timing. Made that work beautifully. Oh, fuck me. See, okay. Maybe I just need to be more patient. These platforms are moving so fast, bro. Oh my god. That's a tough jump to hit. Okay. Focus up. We got this. We got this. I'm really praying this is the last world before the final boss. Because technically there's one more world in the game. But it's the final boss. Like, I feel like I'm wording this terribly. The final world in this game is not an actual world. It's just a boss fight. So, dude, are you kidding me, bro? I'm pissed. Anyways, the final world in this game is not an actual world. It's just the boss fight. So if there's one more world after this, that's okay. Because that's just one level. But if there's like 2 more worlds after this, 3 more worlds after this, that means there's 1 or 2 whole entire worlds that I have to fight through. And we're down to like 7 lives. That's so fucked. That thing was moving way too fast for my liking. I actually just threw my controller down. Because what the fuck do you mean? Where did he come from? He wasn't on my screen 1 second ago. And now he's on my screen right in front of me. Are you kidding me? I feel like there needs to be a bit more of a warning. Maybe spawn that enemy in a little bit farther away so I can see him coming. Don't spawn him in literally under my dick. And then that just kills me. Fuck. Okay. It's okay. I'm allowed to be angry because the way I died 2 attempts ago was very dumb. However, I should probably calm down because being angry is only going to make me play worse. Like, bullshit the way I died, but can't focus on that now. We need to focus on victory. Okay, we did get an extra live there, which is really nice. Why are you not running? Okay. I'm getting really mad at that section because I'm holding down the controller to run. Hello, I'm pressing run, and he just stops in the middle of the fucking path. And it always happens there. It's like there's an invisible wall in that section that just stops me from running. I'm getting so fucking... I don't know what's happening. Because I didn't press anything on my controller, and I just ran off the edge. When I want to run, the game doesn't run. When I don't want to run, the game runs off the edge. I'm getting so pissed off, and I know it's not going to help me play better. Like, I know if I keep getting angry, I'm just going to play worse. But, like, what the fuck is going on right now? Okay. That section's just going to be the death of me. Hey, man. Alright, we're down to 3 lives. I feel like I have to save state for the first time in this game. We're using a save state. That's gross. But in my defense, a lot of the ways I've died on this level specifically have been, like, so confusing and, in my opinion, bullshit. Like, I've died 2 or 3 times to the same section where I try to run and the game just stops me from running. Like there's an invisible wall or something. And I've also died once because the game decided that I was running even when I didn't press the run button. Like, it's like I can't even control my own character. I'm getting so annoyed. I'm just very confused because this hasn't happened in any other level in the entire game. And now, like, out of nowhere, I'm constantly dying because I can't control my character the way I'm intending to. Like I said, it literally felt like there's an invisible wall stopping me from doing what I wanted to do. Oh, fuck. I thought that thing was going to go over me. I don't know why. Everything's okay. This is exactly what I mean, though, by the way. Fun fact. I did not press a single button on my controller. Like, swear to God. The Lord is my witness. I did not press a single button on my controller, and he's just running off the edge. I'm so confused right now. Because, like, I don't want to be, like, you know, I don't want to be the person who blames on the game. Literally, earlier, the only other time I got mad at the game, we paused the stream, watched it back, and proved, frame by frame, that the game glitched out. So, like, if I'm gonna blame the game, I want proof. The problem is, I can't really figure out what the proof would be. Like, right there, where it stops me from running, even though I'm holding down the run button. But, like, you just saw it in real time. We all just got to witness the game stopping me in my tracks, even though I'm holding down the run button. Similarly, we've died, like, 3 times now to the game running me off the course. Like, I've died 3 times now because my character just runs off of a ledge and I wasn't holding the run button. So, like, I feel like I'm being fucking gaslit. I feel like I'm going crazy this level because I can't figure out what the problem is that is getting me killed. What's crazy is that was the end of the level right after the section we had died at a million times. Like, we were so close to beating the level, but we just kept dying at the same spot. Such a bummer, actually. Okay, we're still alive. This level is admittedly a little tricky. Just a million snakes that we have to avoid. Can you tell that I'm focused? Because we're, like, not talking at all. That's how you know I'm focused, boys. And I just stopped talking completely. How do I get that? Because the chomper doesn't give me enough height. I don't know. I'm actually a little confused about that one, but it's fine. Just gonna move on with my life. That way I don't die risking trying to unlock that. Ooh, that was close. Oh my god, they're still coming after me. Leave me alone, you freaks. I hate the armadillos because they don't die in one hit. And in fact, the first time you hit them, they just push you backwards so they can send you off the map. But we actually beat that level first try, which is really nice. That's what we needed. Alright, we're gonna create one more save state. Just, again, in case we run out of lives. Want to be safe here. Do those guys jump every time I jump? Yeah, they do. Fuck. Okay. Now that we know that, we're good to go. Also. So we just need we need a very, like, far kind of lateral jump. If, dude. I'm not gonna say it. So I don't wanna be negative. But remember how sad I was in that last level? It's happening again. Maybe it's just my controller, bro. I don't know what's going on. I just have so much sadness right now. You know what? It is my fault, though. I kind of jinxed it. So at the beginning of the stream, I talked about how, like, this game isn't that glitchy compared to normal retro games. And then 2 hours later now, we ran into a glitch that has gotten me killed, like, 5-6 times at least. if not more. I maybe gave this game a bit too much credit before I'd actually finished the game. Oh, I hate these guys, bro. Please stop jumping. Oh, I didn't even see that enemy above me, I'm gonna be honest. I had no clue that guy was there. That's awkward. Did not mean to do that, but we're alive. That's all that matters. Dude, where's this guy at? He's throwing so many barrels at us from so far away. Alright, that's okay. We got hit, but it's okay. Alright. We're gonna make another save state, just so we don't run out of lives playing this level. Alright. Oh, I can already tell this level's gonna be a little tricky with these platforms. No, please stop. Okay, switch off Diddy Kong. Because at least Donkey Kong can kill those guys. Diddy Kong struggles to do so. And I don't know how many more of those enemies we're going to see. But just to avoid disaster, we're switching over to Donkey Kong immediately. Ah, fuck me. No, I tried to pick up the barrel. Instead I rolled. Oh, I'm so sad. Ah. What? Are you kidding me, bro? I'm so annoyed by that. So when you kill an enemy, like, let me kill this guy for a sec. Oh, never mind. Let me kill this guy for a sec. When you kill an enemy, there's a bit of like a delay between killing the enemy and like landing back on the ground, just by the general natural boost you get for killing an enemy. So I killed that one enemy, landed back on the ground, and another enemy was actively attacking me before I could do anything about it. Like, I basically got punished for killing the first guy. I got punished for killing the first armadillo, because by killing him, it gave the second armadillo the perfect opportunity to kill me, to avenge his friend, before I could save myself. That felt like targeted. It felt like planned out, like he wanted his friend to die just so he could kill me. He sacrificed his friend for the greater good. Oof, that was close. Beautiful. Just playing slow and steady. Trying to be safe here. Oh, I don't know why I thought that I needed to stay on that platform. I wish I could put into words how stupid that was. But I don't think I can, so I won't. I feel like I once again got baited. The game wanted me to pick up the barrel. However, picking up the barrel is what got me killed. Because then I couldn't jump onto the platform after I had throwing the barrel ahead of me. It almost feels like, you ever play those like rage games? Like games with intentional things to make you... It's fine. Games with intentional design to like kill you in a way that you think is, say, like the way to play the game. Like you think you're supposed to do this, and you go that way, or you do that thing, and the game kills you. I'm over-explaining rage games. I'm mansplaining rage games. Apologies. But like some of these deaths in this game do feel kind of like a rage game death, where the game like shows you an enemy. It's like, you want to kill this enemy, right? Just jump on top of him, kill the enemy. And then when you do kill the enemy, you get punished for it by a second enemy jumping around the corner and killing you when you can't defend yourself because you're busy killing the first enemy. Like that right there, that mechanic is so tough and I hate it. Like, oh my, I can't put into words, bro. You can't even see the enemy you're trying to kill. The game just wants you to blindly throw a barrel into the void and hope that you hit the enemy you're trying to kill. That is like the definition of a rage game death. Like, hey, just jump into the abyss, jump into the void, and hope that you land on a platform and kill the enemy at the same time. And obviously, I'm not trying to say Donkey Kong is a rage game. I think it's just how a lot of retro games were back in the day, where like their idea of difficulty, their idea of making a difficult game, was just putting a little bit of like randomness and like luck into the game. Oh, that one's just my fault though. Fuck. That one was just my fault. Like, it's the same way in Super Mario Bros. 2, the original Super Mario Bros. 2. The one they put out in Japan. Because the one they released... I have no clue what actually just happened. Somehow my character got sent backwards. Even though I was holding the controller forwards, they moved backwards. I'm so confused. Whatever. Anyways, like I was saying, the original Super Mario Bros. 2 that they released in Japan was basically just that. It was like the original rage game. Because the way they made the game quote-unquote difficult, the way they upped the difficulty of the game, was by just throwing in a ton of random luck-based moments in the game. Like, if you were playing a level, you have to jump across one platform to another, and you wouldn't be able to see where the next platform you're jumping to is. And it basically added this element of, like, pure luck as to whether or not you were going to survive that level. Yeah, anyways. I think that's what annoys me. Because admittedly, like, I did not grow up with retro games. I played them far later in my life, like, you know. By the time I was born, the SNES was old news. You know what I mean? So, some people, like the older generation, probably does not mind levels like this, where there's a degree of literal guesswork and luck involved. Like that one jump, you genuinely can't see where you're jumping. You just have to blindly jump off the platform you're on and into the void and hope you land on the next platform. And like, if you're an older gamer, someone who grew up with retro games, you're probably used to that and you probably don't mind it. But like for me, that kind of stuff is so frustrating because I don't like dying to something that feels like luck or random chance. Like if I die, I want to know it's my fault and I want to know it's something that I can improve upon, like something that I can fix. But like I said, what I don't like is dying in a way that feels like unavoidable almost. Dude, it's so tough, bro. Come on. We gotta focus. We're almost to a bonus life here by collecting 100 bananas. That's good. We need a bonus life right now. We're running out of lives very quickly. And if I wasn't using save states, we probably would have been out of lives by now. Yeah, we're at 3. This is rough. Okay. I hate that you have to like predict where you're going. You have to predict where you're throwing those barrels. So terrifying. No, dude, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I pressed the jump button and he just didn't jump and instead ran off the edge. Like that looked like I was an idiot. That literally looked like I was deaf, dumb, and blind. Like Helen Keller playing a video game. Because on the screen, you guys just watched me just run straight off the edge. But I pressed the jump button and nothing happened, bro. And I feel bad because I feel like I've been complaining a lot in like the last half hour of the stream. But in my defense, regardless of how much I suck at the game, you would at the very least expect Nintendo to fix glitches like that when porting the game over for the Switch. Like, if I was playing this game on original hardware, like I was playing this game on a Nintendo Entertainment System, or specifically the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which is when this game was released. Like, if I was playing this game on an SNES, I wouldn't really be as upset about glitches because, like, one, that's just how the game was back then. Like, and also, I would be playing the original release. But the fact that I'm playing a remaster of this game, well, remaster maybe not the right word, a remake. The fact that I'm playing a remake of this game on the Switch and Nintendo couldn't be bothered to get rid of the glitches that existed in the original game is frustrating. Because at that point, why do I care that you added this game to the Switch if you're not going to fix anything in the game? Like, if anything, I'd just rather play it on original hardware. I'd rather play this game on a Super Nintendo because it's way more nostalgic and it's, in my opinion, a little bit more fun. But that's just because I like retro gaming consoles. I like collecting retro gaming consoles like the Super Nintendo or the N64. I need a GameCube still. Fuck me. But anyways, I apologize. I do apologize that I'm being very negative, and I do apologize that I'm like getting very angry at the game. But in my defense, we played a level like 1 level ago, 2 levels ago, I already forget, that was quite literally bugged out. There was like an invisible wall that kept killing us. So we just played a level that had a glitch that killed us multiple times because we kept getting stuck on this invisible wall. And now we're playing a level where the difficulty, quote unquote, the way Nintendo thought they could make the game difficult is by just adding an element of randomness and luck to the level, which that always annoys me. I mean, if you know me, my biggest pet peeve is like when a game is way too luck based. Point proven. It's literally impossible for me to dodge that enemy that is falling on me from the sky. Especially because that enemy... I'm pausing the game just to rant one last time. This is going to be the last thing I rant about. Unless something new happens, I'm going to stop ranting. That enemy was attacking me to my left. So I thought I was safe to run to the right. But what must have happened is either he canceled his attack and went right, or he despawned, respawned in like a millisecond, and then attacked me from the right. Either way, it's a little fucking annoying that the game shows me visually, hey, an enemy's attacking you to the left. So I run right, and then that same enemy attacks me from the right with no warning, because he was quite literally out of my screen. He was out of the screen and fell down on top of me. And I expected him to fall down on top of me from the left, but instead he did the right. And it's not like a, haha, that's how the enemy works. Like, you can't even use the excuse, that's how that enemy is programmed. That's how that enemy works. It literally was just a glitch or karma, like God interfering. Because that enemy does not change directions. That enemy has never changed directions before. But now, for this one random moment, it decides it's going to change directions. That's what annoys me. It's like, that's not how the enemy is programmed. And I've played this entire game and fought, this enemy hundreds of times. And now this one time it decides to change the way it's programmed. And it's very frustrating because it doesn't feel like fun gameplay. And if that's what they intended, like they intended for that enemy to change directions, what would be good game design is like if the enemy was a different color. So like these are brown armadillos. Maybe the armadillos that can change direction are red or something. But again, I don't even think it was intentional game design. I think it was genuinely just a glitch where somehow, some way, the armadillo changed directions for the first time ever. And it just did it again. I'm so pissed. But anyways, I'm going to try to stop complaining, and I'm going to try to stop ranting for the rest of the stream, just so we can end the stream in a happy, positive attitude. It's just admittedly a little annoying, and I get kind of frustrated when I die to glitches and I die to like luck. Because the worst is luck, actually. Like, that actually annoys me more, because at least you can kind of learn how to avoid glitches. But I hate an element of like luck and chance in a video game like this. And I think that's why I'm getting so frustrated. Because it's just not fun to play something that's like out of your control. I mean, it's the same reason, like I said, I hate like a game like Fortnite. Because Fortnite feels like a very lucky shooter game. Like, sometimes you'll attack an enemy and the pump shotgun in Fortnite will do 200 damage. And then other times you'll attack an enemy and the pump shotgun in Fortnite will do 40 damage. If that. And again, I think that's always been one of my biggest pet peeves in video games, is like an element of luck or chance affecting your success. But we're gonna try to just focus up, stay positive. And I admit that like when I get annoyed or like I start ranting in a game, most of the time it's just for humor. Like, I want to make the chat laugh by being a bit more toxic. But the one downside of that is, even though I'm trying to be an entertaining streamer and like rage for the sake of comedy for the chat, I do play worse when I'm not focused like that. I play a lot worse when I'm being like an entertainer and trying to be, funny and rage, versus when I'm just focused. But that's the trade-off, isn't it? It's such a difficult balance, because like what matters more? And I think that answer changes person to person. Like, does it matter more to be a super entertaining, funny streamer, or to be like super, super focused and locked in all the time when you're playing a game? And thankfully, like, I think my chat doesn't really care about me being like the best gamer of all time. They care way more about like me being funny. But it makes me torn sometimes. I get very torn between being entertaining versus being like good at a game and like focusing on it, you know, succeeding at a game. Man, I don't know what to say about that. That's happened to me twice now, and I just don't get it. I'm pressing the jump button, but nothing is happening, and I just run off the edge. That's the second time now, and I'm not going to say anything else about it because I've already ranted about it once. But that is a bit of a bummer. But yeah. And you know, there are streamers out there that can be both like really funny, really engaging, and like super comedic while still being good at a game. However, they are much better gamers than me. Because like for me, if I'm like trying to be really funny and entertaining and like I'm raging to make the chat laugh, I'm not going to be good at a game. Like, I'm going to perform far worse while trying to do that. There's absolute... My headset just fell off the desk. Dude, I don't get it. I don't get it. Where did my barrel go? I lost my barrel to an enemy that was off screen. What do you mean? Oh my god. He respawned. Oh my... Dude, don't that... Fuck off. I already killed that enemy once, and then he respawned. And it almost got me killed, because I wasn't expecting him to appear again, instantly. God damn it, that was terrifying. Fuck. That was a mistake. I definitely needed to not take a hit of damage there. Before we do this, I'm Googling something. I just accidentally opened my email. I meant to open Google. How many worlds are left in this game? Hello? Okay. We can power through. We can power through this. We literally have 3 levels left. This is the last level that's not a boss level, which is probably why it's so difficult. Because it's the last, like, actual level in the game. So it's, therefore, the most difficult level in the game that's not a boss. So, honestly, if anything, that makes me feel better. That just gave me, like, a second wind of energy. Knowing that this is the last level, and that's why it's so difficult, made me feel a lot better about myself, and not just that, like, I'm terrible at this game. Don't get me wrong, I'm not good at this game, but at least I'm not feeling like I'm the worst video game player of all time anymore. But anyways, before we get to the final 2 levels of the game then, which are both boss levels, I just want to say one more time that, like, And I feel like I have to say it all the time on stream because, like, as a small streamer, I constantly have, like, new viewers or first-time viewers who have never watched before. Oftentimes, when I'm raging, it's for the sake of comedy. Like, I'm trying to make the chat laugh. But sometimes, it's legitimate. And today was one of the few times where it was kind of legitimate because that one level where we died, like, 5-6 times to the same glitch, that shit had me pissed off. But just because I was actually mad for once and not like fake mad for the sake of making the chat laugh, just because I was actually mad doesn't mean I dislike this game. Like, I want it to be known that I do really, really love this game. Like, this is one of my favorite games of all time. And I just wanted to say that so people don't think that, like, I hate the game. I like the game. Of course I like this game. So yeah, that's all. I just want to say that because, one, dude, there's no way this is the exit. We've died right here like 3-4 times. I was so close to beating the level, and I kept dying. No way. Oh, man. But yeah, sorry. To finish my point, even though I was actually pissed off, which is rare. Like I said, most of the time I'm quote-unquote angry. I'm joking. Like, I'm just trying to be funny. But even though I was actually, like, pissed off for once, it doesn't change the fact that I love this game. That's all. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I missed the jump. Got him. Okay. Oh, that's rough. What a bummer. I thought I had that. I should maybe, just to be safe, create a save state. I don't think we're going to need it. I'm pretty confident in ourselves. Don't think we're going to need the save state. Okay. So each time he shoots one more coconut. Oh my god. That one was like targeted. Wait. Oh no. Okay. So he's going to shoot 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Attack. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. He like caught up to me. No, we don't need it yet. He somehow like caught up to me. He was faster than I was. 1. Okay, now he's gonna shoot 2. 1, 2. Now it's gonna be 3. 1, 2, 3. Next up 4. No, my timing was off. Okay, next one's 5. This has to be the last cycle too. I feel like, there's no way. Sorry, I wasn't focused. I feel like I got, like, blue balled there. I actually got cock teased. How did that... Maybe I just shouldn't try to attack him when he's all the way at the top of the level. Because it's so hard to land on top of him without hitting the front of his beak, like the pointy section of the beak. But I feel like he's almost never down low. It's so tough. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finally. That took like 1 too many tries. I think we took like 4 tries to beat that boss. It should have only taken 3. That's okay. At least we didn't struggle completely. Like, I would have been a lot more upset with myself if it took me like 10 tries. Anyways, for anyone curious. This is the last level. And funnily enough, I think this guy is like kind of one of the most underwhelming final bosses in any video game. Now, I'm not saying he's like an easy final boss, but compared to some of the other bosses in this game, he's way easier. And I just feel like for a Donkey Kong game, especially this specific Donkey Kong game, where there are some really difficult bosses and some really difficult levels, this guy, I don't know. He's just underwhelming. Are they gonna come back? Yeah, they are coming back. Do you know what I mean, though? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, we just struggled for like half an hour on one level. Now, granted, it was the last level of the game, so of course it's difficult. But like, we died probably 20, 30 times on the last level in the game. But then the final boss in the game is like super easy in comparison. To me, that's just a little underwhelming. Ah, fuck. I'm talking too much shit. I got hit. Talk shit, get hit. Yeah. Like, we beat the final boss quite literally first try. It took us 20, 30 tries to beat the final level. It took us like 4 tries to beat the second to last boss. But the final boss, it's a cakewalk. And I've never understood why. Because like I said, I've beaten this game many, many times. I've 100% this game. I just don't understand why it ends in such an anticlimactic fashion. Like, it's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, sorry. I forgot there's a phase 2. My apologies. That's what I get for talking shit. I should have made a save state there. But even so, like, the reason I died, by the way, is because I put my controller down. So I couldn't pick up my controller fast enough to survive. But even that second phase that we are about to play isn't that difficult either. That's my point. Sorry. I realized, though, I just got, like, the best karma ever. That was, like, the definition of karma. I was talking shit, I put my controller down, and then I died. Which is really funny, because that's probably, like, probably exactly what Nintendo wanted when they made this game. Like, they wanted people to put their controller down and then get fucking smoked by the second wave. That's so funny. I know for a fact there's a Nintendo dev who was, like, laughing at me over in Japan because I put my controller down and got absolutely cooked by the second wave of this boss battle. But, you know, even I can admit that's funny. Like, that is hilarious. And it's good to laugh at yourself sometimes. Like I said, I will happily admit... Oh, fuck. I thought it was going to go one more. I will happily admit when it's, like, my fault for losing. Let's just create one more save state, just in case. So we don't have to keep fighting the first half of this battle over and over again. And that's why. Oh my god, okay. I need to, like, figure out the spacing between where he jumps and where I need to be. So I think if you're right in front of him, you're fine. Oh, but then he jumps shorter. Okay. No, okay. I maybe created this save state in a terrible spot because I'm like... I load into the save state and die instantly. Fuck, okay, I need to focus. I need to focus. I'm laughing too much. Okay. Surely we're almost at the end here. Yeah. But even that second phase wasn't that difficult. You know what I mean? Like, the only reason we died like 3-4 times It's because my save state was right in front of him, so he kept killing me the moment I launched my save state. Like, I would open the save state, die. Open the save state, die. Like, that's so funny. But, like, even that second phase is not that bad. Like, if you don't count the save state deaths, I only died twice in the final boss. And that's my point. Like, the last level of the game, the most difficult level in the game, I died like 20, 30 times. The second to last boss, I died 4 times. But the final boss, I only died twice. Like, it's kind of silly. Anyways, as the credits roll, I'll give my overall thoughts. Because I did get very annoyed halfway through this playthrough. Here's what I'll say. What annoyed me the most was the last level, because that last level had some bullshit in it. Like, literal jumps that you can't see where you're jumping. You just have to jump off the edge and pray you're going to land on a platform. That's the kind of stuff I don't like. I don't like luck-based mechanics in a video game. But even so, it didn't bother me too much because it was only in the last level. Only in the last level did it kind of implement a level of randomness or luck. So, I'm not going to hold that against it. However, what I am going to hold against this version of the game is the fact that they didn't fix any of the glitches. And again, I'm not mad at the game. I'm not mad at Donkey Kong Country for having glitches. I would expect this game to have glitches, especially if you're playing the original game on the original console. What I'm mad about is that Nintendo remade this game for the Switch and didn't fix any of those glitches in the process. Like, I shouldn't be dying to an invisible wall like 5-6 times that I'm just getting like stuck on and it stops me from moving and I just perish. Like, I should not die 5 or 6 times to that because they didn't fix the glitches when they remade this game for the Switch. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm asking a lot, but at the very least, I would expect some polishing to be done of this game when they remade it for the Switch. Apparently not. Maybe I am asking for too much. But those are really my only 2 negatives. Those are the only 2 negatives I can say about this game. I mean, a funny comment we could make that is somewhat negative is the fact that the final boss is just way too easy. But that's funny. I'm not gonna complain about that. Overall, though, I think this game was maybe one of my favorites to ever release on the SNES. Hi, baby.
Hi, did you finish?
Yeah, I just beat the game.
Cool. My family got Arby's.
I have no clue you said, but we'll talk in a
My family
second.
got Arby's.
Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, overall, this is one of my favorite games of all time on the Super Nintendo. I have such a love for this game. Like I said, I play this game at least once a year, usually around Thanksgiving time because I'm visiting family and I'm not at my computer. Or like, same thing with like Christmas. I've definitely played this game at least 2 or 3 Christmases before. And because I play this game once a year, that in and of itself should prove how much I love this game. It's definitely an all-timer for me. And I'm glad that I finally played it on stream. Because, like I said, I've beaten this game more times than I can count. I've 100% this game before in my free time. But I've never played it on stream. So I'm glad to say that we at least have accomplished that. Check that off my to-do list. And I had a lot of fun. Even though I got a little upset. And it wasn't like fake rage either. Like, listen, I won't lie to y'all. I will fake rage for content all the time. If it gets a clip, it gets a clip. Alright? I'm not opposed to lying for content. And I'm not opposed to faking my rage just to make the chat laugh. But this is one of the few times where I was actually pissed off. And I think it was just because that last level was so difficult, and it was so random and like luck based as well, that I was struggling. I was struggling. I was definitely having a hard time beating that level. And that's kind of on me. I'll admit that. That's on me. But even though, you know, all that aside, I still had a lot of fun. I still love this game. And yeah, it was a blast. So thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And maybe you'll see me again tonight. Because if people want to play Counter-Strike, I'll play Counter-Strike. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's all I have to say. Love this game. One of my favorite games of all time. And, yeah, sorry, got distracted. That's all. I can't think of anything else other than I just love this game. I can't word it in a more fancy, elaborate way. So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for keeping me company when I played one of my favorite games of all time.